If you're thinking about buying a tablet and want to know which models are really worth it right now, stick around because this video is for you. Today, I'm bringing you a list of the 5 tablets with the best value for money that we can currently find in the $200 to $400 range. So whatever your budget is, you'll be able to find one that fits it. As always, you'll find the links to all the tablets I mentioned in the description. With that said, let's get into the list. Number 5. Xiaomi PocoPad. The first tablet on the list is the latest model from Xiaomi's Poco line, and also the most affordable one here, priced at around $230 at the time of making this video. The PocoPad is made of aluminum and offers surprisingly good build quality for such a low-cost tablet. It weighs 570 grams, so it's also relatively lightweight, even though it's a fairly large device. It features a 12.1-inch IPS display with a 2.5K resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, Dolby Vision, and up to 600 nits of brightness. Considering its price, this display is simply excellent and hard to beat in this range. The only real downside is that it's not OLED. Inside, it's powered by a second-generation Snapdragon 7S chip, paired with an Adreno 710 GPU, 8GB of RAM, and 256GB of storage, which you can expand with a microSD card. Performance is really solid for everyday tasks, multitasking with several apps, and even playing demanding games, though not with the highest graphic settings. Extras include front and rear 8-megapixel cameras that can shoot in full HD, 4 stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos, support for high-res audio over Bluetooth, a headphone jack, and compatibility with accessories like a stylus and a keyboard. Its 10,000 mAh battery offers up to 12 hours of use on a single charge, which is excellent. It also supports 33-watt fast charging, going from 0 to 100 in about 2.5 hours. In short, the Xiaomi PocoPad stands out for its solid performance, great display, and excellent battery life. It's probably the best value for money tablet you can buy right now for under $250. If that's your budget and you don't mind a larger device, I definitely recommend it. Number 4. Xiaomi Pad 7. Next on the list is another tablet from Xiaomi, and actually the direct successor to the Xiaomi Pad 6, one of the most popular mid-range tablets over the past year. At the time of making this video, this new version is available for around $320. The Xiaomi Pad 7 is a mid-sized tablet with solid build quality, as it's made entirely from aluminum. It's also quite lightweight, coming in at just 500 grams. Its display is an 11.2-inch IPS panel with a 3.2K resolution, HDR10, Dolby Vision, a refresh rate of 144 Hz, and a peak brightness of 400 nits. This is one of the best screens you can find in this price range, sharp, vibrant, and super smooth, especially when gaming thanks to that high refresh rate. Inside, it's powered by a 3rd-gen Snapdragon 7 Plus processor and an Adreno 732 GPU. You can choose between 8 or 12 GB of RAM and 128 or 256 GB of storage, though it's not expandable. When it comes to performance, this tablet is a powerhouse. It can handle any app, multitask easily, and run demanding games without a hitch. As for extras, the Xiaomi Pad 7 features a 13-megapixel rear camera that can record in 4K and an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. It also includes a quad speaker system with Dolby Atmos, support for high-res audio, compatibility with accessories like keyboards and Xiaomi's stylus, and several AI-based features. Its battery has a capacity of 8850 mAh, offering around 8 hours of usage, which is quite solid. It also supports 45-watt fast charging, giving you 40% battery in just 30 minutes. In short, the Xiaomi Pad 7 is another excellent value for money tablet from Xiaomi. Personally, I think it's the best option available right now around the $300 mark, thanks to its great display, strong performance, premium build, and support for accessories that make it super versatile. Number 3. Huawei MatePad 11.5S. Now we move from Xiaomi to Huawei, because third on the list is the latest mid-range tablet from the brand, available for around $350 at the time of making this video. The MatePad 11.5S has a metal body, and it's very slim and fairly lightweight, weighing just 510 grams. Its build quality is solid, and it feels premium to the touch. It features an 11.5-inch IPS display with a 2.8K resolution, a 144 Hz refresh rate, and up to 500 nits of brightness, or up to 1000 nits for HDR content. The display looks great, with good contrast and accurate colors, although it lacks Dolby Vision support. One standout feature here is the paper matte screen, which minimizes reflections and makes it ideal for writing or drawing. Inside, the MatePad 11.5S is powered by a Kirin 9000WE processor, paired with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of non-expandable storage. With these specs, it performs really well for everyday tasks and productivity. And it can also handle gaming, although you might have to lower graphics settings on more demanding titles. Extras include a 13-megapixel rear camera and an 8-megapixel front camera, both capable of recording in full HD. It also features a quad-speaker setup with support for high-resolution audio, and it's compatible with accessories like a magnetic keyboard and stylus. Battery life is excellent thanks to an 8800 mAh battery, offering around 8 to 9 hours of normal use. It also supports 22.5 watt fast charging. To sum it up, Huawei's MatePad 11.5S clearly stands out for its matte display and is especially well suited for drawing or note-taking. If those are your priorities, this is the best tablet you'll find in this price range. Number 2. iPad 2025. You might be surprised to see an iPad on a value for money tablet list, but the truth is that Apple's latest base model, currently priced at around $380, is a tough one to beat. The iPad 11 is built entirely from aluminum, with the excellent build quality you'd expect from an Apple product. It's also lightweight, weighing just 477 grams. It features an 11-inch Liquid Retina display with full HD Plus resolution, a 60 Hz refresh rate, and a peak brightness of 500 nits. Image quality and brightness are solid, but the main drawback is that the screen isn't laminated. This means there's a visible gap between the glass surface and the image itself, which causes more reflections and makes it less ideal for drawing or writing with a stylus. This is probably the iPad's biggest downside. And if it weren't for that, it would be the best tablet under $400, hands down. Inside, the iPad 11 packs Apple's A16 Bionic chip, along with 6 GB of RAM, and options for 128, 256, or 512 GB of storage, non-expandable as usual. With this setup, performance is unbeatable in this price range. It runs smoothly across all types of tasks, even high-end games, and outperforms every other tablet on this list. Extras include a 12-megapixel rear camera capable of recording in 4K and a 12-megapixel front camera. It also features stereo speakers, a fingerprint sensor built into the power button, and compatibility with the Apple Pencil and Magic Keyboard, although neither accessory is included. There's also a version available with 5G connectivity, besides the standard Wi-Fi only model. Battery life sits around 5 to 6 hours of regular use, which is not amazing, but still decent. To sum it up, this new iPad stands out for its premium build, top-tier performance, and the usual Apple perks like security, accessory compatibility, and long-term software support. Its screen and battery could be better, but overall, it's a very strong value for money option under $400. Number 1. Honor Magic Pad 2. Finally, at the top of the list, we have the latest tablet release from Honor, which is currently available for around $440 at the time of making this video. I know it technically goes a bit over the budget we mentioned, but I think you'll forgive me. It's really not by much. The Magic Pad 2 is a large format tablet with excellent build quality. Its body is made of metal, but wrapped in a fiber material that makes it lighter, softer to the touch, and more durable. Its screen is OLED and measures 12.3 inches with a 3K resolution and a refresh rate of 144 Hz. This display is simply outstanding, with deep blacks, excellent brightness, and high refresh rate. It's perfect for gaming. Plus, it's IMAX Enhanced compatible. At this price, it's hard to find a better screen. Inside, the tablet is powered by a Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 processor, paired with an Adreno 735 GPU, 12 GB of RAM, and 256 GB of storage. With this setup, performance is excellent for everything from productivity to gaming, even with demanding titles. As for extras, the Magic Pad 2 features a 13-megapixel rear camera capable of 4K video, a 9-megapixel front camera, a powerful 8-speaker stereo system with surround sound, and compatibility with accessories like a keyboard and stylus, which you can even get for free when purchasing the tablet. It also includes various AI functions. Battery life is also impressive thanks to a 10,050 mAh battery, which easily lasts more than a full day of use. It supports 66-watt fast charging and can be fully charged in about 2 hours. To sum up, the Honor Magic Pad 2 is a fantastic tablet that holds its own in terms of specs and stands out especially for its screen. If you're looking for a tablet with a high-quality display to watch movies or shows, this is easily one of the best options out there right now. You can find it in the link in the description, along with all the other tablets mentioned in this video. And if you want to check out another list I made featuring cheaper models, click the video on the left. See you in the next one.